Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crazy D's Equipment. So today we're going to talk about some of the tractors that are in my collection. Alright guys, so we're going to talk about the L's and the LAs that I got. What we're going to do this video on is my prairie tractors. I'm going to give you a little story behind each and every one of them and how I acquired them, and then my future plans for them. So this one here, you guys might have seen this one. This is the one we drove way out. We were basically in Colorado when we went and picked this one up. It was one of the early videos. This is one Daniel's done a video on where he's checked the cylinders and stuff, and he realized that there's actually mouse nest inside the cylinders. So we have nicknamed this one Prairie Rat Special because of the mice nest in it. This tractor here is a very early 32. It has the plowman wheels on it, on the back and on the front. So it had originally came out on rubber. So this is an original rubber tractor. This one here, it's going to be a long time before any form of restoration happens on this tractor. Right now it's out in the cow pasture, just aging away some more. Went from one pasture to another, basically. It's fairly familiar with cattle. This one here has given up its manifold for a project that we'll talk about here later on in the video. I'll replace it when we restore this tractor. It's just, I was in a pinch and I decided to go ahead and use that manifold. This one is very stuck, so it's going to be a complete tear down to get it going. But I think when this one is done, it's going to stay the rust color. It's not going to get painted. I'm just going to get it up and get it running and get it mechanically sound, so it is running and operating like it should. But I'm not going to paint it up and stuff. I want to leave this original patina that the tractor has on it. So all right, let's go talk about another one. Okay guys, so this one here, again, this is one that has had its own video. You guys have seen this one. This one came from in eastern Kansas. It had farmed a farmstead. We found it on an abandoned farmstead. Information I've gotten is this thing was driven into the barn and it just sat. They hadn't used it. It was running when it was parked. It is still free. You can crank it over. The rubber's not too bad on the back, and if you can look at the style of tread on the tires, that's fairly modern. So I don't think it's been too long ago this thing ran. So I'm hoping that we can bring this one back shortly. This one here is a 30, I forget. It is a 37, if I remember right. So it needs a bath. It needs some cleaning up, and I'm looking forward to doing a father-son with Junior Men on this one to get this running. Now, before we move on to the next tractor, Doc's going to slip some pictures in here now. I'm in the process of buying an L right now, and I'm hopefully don't jinx it, but it is a very interesting one. We're in the building running, but it has a cab, and what you can see from the pictures that the Doc just popped up there, that it looks like a really neat one. So we got a price agreed. I've told the lady, I said I'll take it. There's some other case tractors that I'm going to take, and you guys will come along on that adventure with us when the day comes for that. So, but I wanted to share that tractor, so knock on wood, everything goes well and we get that tractor home. Let's go look at one more L, and then I have our father-son winter project that me and Junior Mint's working on right now is in the process, and we will go out there and show you what we've done on that project. Okay, so first thing I got to do is apologize for some of the footage on this that are not getting walks arounds and stuff on the tractor, because I am working by myself today. Junior, the dock is down. He was trying to move cattle, and one of them decided to put the horn through his thigh, and Junior Mint's busy, so he was not able to help me, and Angie has been tied up too, so she hasn't been able to help me either. So I decided that I'd try to come out and try to give you a quick Tuesday video by myself, and just try to get something filmed for you guys, so you all have, I keep producing stuff. But besides the point, so this here is a 1929L, and yes guys, this is the one from the rescue. I could not, after I realized that this was a 29, stomach the fact that it was probably going to go in for scrap. I had no offers on it till after the due date, and so I spoke for this tractor and I took it. There's some really neat things about it that's different from a regular one, and I always wanted a 29. I always wanted to have one on steel, a 29 on steel. I have a buddy of mine who happens to have a set of steel. He wants a pretty penny for it, front and back steel, but I'm going to talk with him and see if he still has it, and try to get that from him. And if not, I got another friend, Vaughn, who might have a set of steel for it, but I'm not for sure if he will or not. So a couple things that are really neat about this tractor that are different. The tag is right here on the side. That's instead of on the toolbox like it is on a regular L. The mag is different. It has a different mag than the big case mag that's usually on them. And then there's a few other knick-knack stuff that I'm finding about this tractor that's different than a regular one. But so this one here is, it didn't get scrapped, it got saved, and it's going to it's going to be a hell of a restoration. That's all I know. It's going to take lots and lots and lots and lots of work, and I'm going to try to get a lot of parts gathered up before we even address that situation. It's going to be a few years before it happens, but you know, this tractor is already 80 years old. It's not that many more years, and this tractor is going to be 100 years old. So you know, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, and she still existed, and she's still solid, and she didn't go in for scrap, so we're going to see what we can do with her. So, but anyways, all right, so that's the L's. We got one more for you, so we're going to get to that next. All right, guys, so the last and the final thing is probably me and Junior Mint's winter project. We got my LA in the shop, and we're doing a bunch of work to it, and me and Junior Mint will walk you through everything that we've been doing to this thing. A lot of you remember this tractor. There's a video of the first time we got it running, when I first brought it home, and then we tried to do field work with it, and it wasn't quite running right, and that's when I decided it was time to become a winter project. So anyways, let's get Junior Mint, and we'll kind of walk over some of the things that we've done to it. Okay guys, so Junior Mint's over here with me. We're going to talk about all this area in here. So we had to fix the starter, and I added this. I pulled this off of a parts tractor, so I now have a dipstick instead of using the pardon me, the little turn level, so I can check the oil. And new plugs, new wires, and we went from this to this pretty deal, and we got it all set up. Changed the oil filter, changed the oil over here. The gauges came in today, so we'll have to get those. You have to get those from me. They went to the house for some reason, so you'll have to come get them. We can get all the new gauges so we can replace this weirdness that's got going on here with the proper gauge and run it to the proper place through the proper way, which I believe is through here.
Probably.
I think it should
come out the dash over here. And
yeah, so
it's not.
Yeah, so, but that's the easy stuff that we've done. Let's talk about the hard stuff that we've been dealing with. Okay guys, so So this is the manifold that we pulled off of the tractor. Some of you automatically already noticed that one of the intake ports or exhaust ports is oval shape, and then it was cracked up real bad.
Cracked here, there, and wait, flip it around. It's cracked there. Yeah, that's all the places it's cracked.
There's a buff. So we went to pull the elbow off of it. I went and got a manifold, and Junior Mint's going to go get that. Let's come up here in Junior Mint's shop.
Oh, that's messy.
So, and then in the process of getting the elbow off, that happened to it.
Yeah.
And then we were trying to clean up the manifold that I got. And where is that sitting at, Junior Mint?
I think I threw it out of the shop.
Well, don't throw stuff out of the shop.
I didn't throw it, I set it out. Okay,
okay, get that picked up from your den of garden tractors over there.
Yeah.
So in the process of getting the replacement manifold cleaned up, oh, turn it, keep turning. We went to work and did that to it. So
That wasn't my fault.
that was the end of that replacement manifold. So now what I ended up doing on the manifold here, well, let me turn you guys around here, take you around real slow so I don't make you seasick. So on the manifold that's on there, that is off of my LA, or off of my L, which I'll replace it, but it is a little different in shape of casting, but overall I think it's fine. You know, it doesn't have the big round deal here for the air breather, and I think this seems to me like it's shaped a little different. Yeah, it doesn't have that. Instead it has
Just a pipe.
it just has, yeah, just a pipe, which I like better anyway, so I'm okay with that. So but we rebuilt the carburetor. We're having a little issue with it. We can get it to run, and we get it to run really good, and then for some reason we're not being able to run the throttle from up in the seat. It's not seeming to want to respond. I don't know if that's, we got something going on inside the carburetor or if it's what. So we're gonna have to pull the carburetor off again, go back over it, go through it, and then we're going to put it from a fixed 6-volt generator here over to a pretty brand new, you have that somewhere close?
On the other side of the tractor.
Oh, it's on the other side of the tractor. You just not prepared at all, son.
I was cleaning earlier.
You were cleaning earlier. Well, you got to do that a little bit while you work. So,
Yeah, that's a pretty thing.
So,
I gotta figure out correct.
I got a nice 1-wire alternator to put in here, so it'll be on a 12-volt system. So, but anyways, guys, that's me and Junior Mint's winter project. So give me 1 second here. All right, guys, so that's my collection. I want to walk you through my three L's, the LA. You know, a lot of you keep writing and you keep wanting to know, hey, what do you have in your collection, what you have in your collection? Well, that's some of it. And I'll periodically do more of these videos. We'll do the 930s and the 900s and the Ds. I have many Ds, the SCs, and all the other case stuff that I have. Yes, I'm a case nut. If you've just tuned into this channel for the first time, you're realizing that really quick. I love my case tractor. So, but anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's really important that you do. It really helps us out a lot. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you later on.